You're beautiful soul. Yeah. You're my.
Welcome back and happy Aquarius season. My birthday's in five days? I think so. Okay, so really excited to tell you what's been going on with me, do a reading, get back. Okay, don't get on camera. Oh, you're on camera. Okay, sorry, that was my child, and she's getting ready to do her thing, but I'll continue on. So, I think, oh yeah, okay, so let's talk about it. So first of all, things haven't been the easiest, and I don't think that's just for me. I do believe that. Okay, I think we're actually good this time. Okay, so, oh yeah, so I wanted to talk about that things been tough. Okay, so a lot of times it's like you want to go on this path, right? Well, sometimes you don't even want to go on it, but you have to be on it. So what happens is that you're on the path, and then you hit obstacles and obstacles because you're meant to be this person who does this big thing in the world, right? And so you have to become that person. So you're put into these trials, these tests, these tribulations, all this stuff to turn you into the person you need to be to complete what it is you came here to complete. So obviously things get fucking shit and you get pissed, and so like, and also like you evolve, you expand, you level up, which means you change. Not everybody wants to fucking change. Like, it's not fucking easy to realize that you hate everything you used to love and nothing fits anymore. Like, it fucking sucks, and then you have to be like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I did not have a great weekend. Like, I had a lot of stress, anxiety, struggle, strife, and I was just fucking done. And I was like, you know what? I'm not doing anything anymore. I'm not going to do anything anymore. So I was ready to be like, you know what? I'm not gonna freaking do anything. I'm not going to the gym. I'm not doing my cards. I'm not listening to my astrology videos. I'm not doing a thing. And so I didn't. I'm also like a kind of weirdly controlling person. Like, but it's not about like controlling people or situations. It's about like, I just need to make sure that everything's fucking taken care of, or at least that's how I used to be. Like, that's the version of me that I was in. Like, I needed everything done, and I needed to make sure everything was perfectly, like, I have everything I need. You know, like, I'm not wondering, I'm not uncertain. I needed that stability. And now, like, since things are changing and I'm manifesting new things into my reality, it's everything's fucking wiping out. Like, I don't have the same likes. I don't have the same attitude, even. Like, I feel like I was always trying to make everything, it's okay, it's gonna work out, it's okay, it's gonna work out. And that's great, the positive mentality, but it started building and building up. And it's like, you know what? You just need to fucking let it out and, like, cry about it. And then, so I did that. Like, I started freaking out and, like, letting the stress come out and letting the emotions purge. And then, you know, like, I was talking to my daughter, and I was like, you know, I don't know what's going on, and I don't know what to do, and I don't feel like I even know who I am anymore, all this stuff. And she just said this to me: you didn't do all this work to stop here. You didn't, like, basically, you didn't get this far to just get this far. And I'm like, oh, dude, that is so real. She's like, you need to be doing things, like, you can't just sit here and be, like, spinning your wheel, whatever, which is, like, something obviously, like, I know, but I just gave into it because I was fucking pissed, and I'm tired of always having to, like, figure things out by myself. Like, I'm fucking tired. Like, I'm tired of doing everything on my own. I'm tired of being, like, you know, the only fucking one that has to make shit happen for myself. And it's like, I know, everyone does. I just felt like I'm just so tired. Like, I've been trying for fucking 8 years, 10 years to like mold myself into this person, and now that I'm this person, I'm still like, you know, not where I want to be, and then I do realize like, okay, you know what, where I am is not as bad as where I used to be, that's for sure. So that was a great thing to work with. And then I was like, you know what, she's right though, like I have to get up and start fucking pushing through again, or like it's not gonna work out. And I need to go back to my why. And the thing I realized is like, well, the why is fucking gone. Like the why used to be like, oh, because I love people so much, and it's like, then all this thing about like, oh, if you're a good person, you get good things back, and it's like, oh, but then yet, how come good people get shat on all the fucking time? And it's like, I get it, we have to learn lessons. I'm just saying, I never one time blamed God, okay? I'm not a person who's going to blame the source. I know that it's my fault. I know I could be moving differently, where I wouldn't be stuck in these positions, or I also know that I, you know, can't rush divine timing. Divine timing is going to arrive on divine timing's time. How can I make myself more comfortable in the trying to figure out and control what I can, while the things I can't control, you know, the universe figures it out. So the breakdown helped immensely, because I feel like I let go of all those emotions, and I got back to it. And I feel better now. I feel better. And things are looking up. I'm starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel now. It's like as soon as I let go, things started appearing in my reality that I needed. So, I just want to go ahead and tell you, you can't rush divine timing. If you have a divine purpose and plan, it's going to be on the divine's time. Control what you can, do what you can to get yourself safety, security, motivation, health in the time until you get to your end purpose, right? Your destination. Aquarius season is all about breaking, like, you know, it's a very much a rebel sign. Like, we don't want to conform to structures. We don't want to conform to habitual routines. We're trying to create routine in a more progressive way. The age of Aquarius, it's about innovation, it's about progression, humanitarian. And that's the thing, it's like, when you're going through the transitions, just because you know you're going through them doesn't make them any easier. Like, yeah, you know that on the other side it's going to be freaking awesome, but while you're going through it, it's still shit and it still sucks. And it's like, we can't logically bypass the fact that we are absolutely unhappy. When you're unhappy, be unhappy, or you're just going to keep building it up, and you're just going to, I'm not saying stay stuck in your unhappiness. I'm saying experience your unhappiness, experience your uncertainty, and then do what you can, and then, you know, figure it out from there. I think that's, so yeah, let me think. I gotta get back to, okay, I think I'm going to go to you now, because I think I've talked about my situation enough. Yeah, so when things are changing for you, it's weird, because it's like even content you listen to changes, even like things that you used to love, just feel like I feel bored of everything. Like I'm just fucking bored of everything that I used to like. And so now I'm going to I'm exploring things that I've maybe dabbled in but haven't actually gone all the way in. So I'm kind of exploring new things. I'm also having breakthroughs about some of the spiritual things. So I'm trying to kind of balance more like spirituality and material, because I feel like I lean a lot more to spirituality, and it kind of fucks me over, because then I get like, I can't do this because, you know, and then it's like I'm limiting myself, and like I don't want to do that. I want to experience the whole entirety of it. All of it. Alright, let's see. See what we got for you. Okay. Is the throat chakra. That says communication. I communicate openly and honestly. I express my thoughts and feelings clearly. And it's funny because a lot of times, like, okay, so this is something I was noticing. Okay, so one side of spirit, like, I don't want to quotation spirituality. There's just like, it's like the thing, it's like there's different brackets of things, you know? There's like brackets to everything. Like, okay, so like witches, there's dark witches, there's gray witches, there's nature witches, there's white witches, whatever like that. So it's like spirituality also has groups, like, you know, the witches, the psychics, the healers, the life coaches, all the different ones that work with deities and things. So there's one side of it that's like, okay, no, you have to not talk to people or you give your power away to them. And then there's another side that's like, no, you just be vulnerable with yourself and with others. This side says, I don't talk to people who act in certain ways or exhibit certain behaviors. The other side says, when we look at it from this perspective, then we're staying fixed in they only have these bad qualities, which is not true, because as we know, reality is fluid. People are fluid. They're not always operating out of their shadow. They're demons. People like to be like, oh, they're run by demons. It's like, no, their shadow, yes, is very much in control, but they're just unconscious. I don't really feel like it's like they're run by demons type of deal. They can have a negative attachments if they choose to align with that energy, but that's because they have been acting nastily towards others, so that entity attaches to them and grows every time they continue to do so. But when they take a step back and allow that to kind of clear out, then they can too integrate their shadow. It's just a free will matter here. So what I'm trying to say is there's one side that's like, be vulnerable with others. This is how you self-express. This is how you release. And one's like, stay silent. And I don't really feel like that silent one makes sense, because if reality is fluid and malleable and we are traveling through timelines, then how would it make sense to stay stuck on somebody is this way only and don't talk to them? I'm telling you. So the point is, I think that no matter what, you should be expressing yourself. Like on a platform, in a text message to somebody, or, yeah, I mean, if you're afraid to speak, I would just suggest a text message. So that's what I used to do before I got scared to tell people things in person, but now I go and I go, and then I get very shaky and nervous and have to ground my energy, and then I go, I'm gonna do it, and then I walk up to them, and then I go, oh, I'm not gonna do it, and then I run away, and then I walk up to them the second time, and then I go, whatever I have to say. That is obviously making me feel insecure in my foundation that I have to be speaking, right? Because it's not always easy to speak how we feel. Like, feelings are a lot to hold in the body, and then to actually have to express it and ask somebody else to hold that as well. It's like kind of scary, right? My aim is to be fully understood by others, and that's great and all, but I don't think that should be anybody's aim. I don't think that you should give a fuck about people understanding you. I mean, yeah, if you're in relationship, partnership with them, you should absolutely express how you feel, tell them why, so that they can listen, they can get feedback, all the things. People other than that don't need to understand you. You need to understand you. This is the path. Know thyself. You need to know who you are. You need to know what you stand for. You need to know what you're about. And when you're putting yourself out there to be understood by the right people, then you are going to find connection with people who truly understand every part of you. I am open to giving and receiving praise. And I will be careful not to talk excessively and make it all about me. I create space in my conversations for others to communicate with me. Another thing is, like, sometimes you can be like a very communicative person too, like me, and then you start realizing that you're always asking the questions and you're always keeping the conversation going, and these people don't really respond or ask about you, and then it's always about them. So it goes both ways. Make sure that you're not overly talking about yourself, but if they're not asking about you, then maybe just cut it, because you're not trying to do one-sided relationships. You know, just communicate as much as you need to not, you know, I don't know, you don't have to be best friends with everyone. I always say that. I inquire about others' thoughts and feelings, as listening to their truths can be uplifting. Absolutely. I like to just listen to people's stories, like their comeback stories. Like people can do some shit, you guys. Like, everyone's always like, people suck, people this, people that. But it's like, you know what? People are fucking amazing too. Like, have you seen what they are capable of? What they build, what they create, what they're... And sometimes I just like watching them communicate with each other too, because they're funny too, and like they're quirky. I like people, I really do. I really do. There's so many different sides to them, and I think that we are so caught up in judgment that we're not really getting to see just like the purity of it. It's quite beautiful. And sometimes it's nuts, but then it's kind of comical too. I think that taking things too seriously takes the fun out of life. It's like, because I know, because I've been doing it recently. Like, I've been isolating, and I've been sad. Like, I've been sad. I've been feeling out of sorts. So, I understand. But we can't let these emotions dictate how we're going to behave, and who we're going to be, and our lives. Like, I was thinking about the future, and I'm like, why am I thinking about the future? If I died tomorrow, it wouldn't fucking matter anyway, right? So, like, what am I doing today? What am I doing right now? So, like, I got up off my ass, and now I'm doing this video, and I'm grateful to you guys, and I really hope that I can bring you some little spark of inspiration, some little spark of freedom, or an idea, a seed, anything to add value to your life and to make it a little bit easier on this journey, because it's not fucking, it's beautiful and magical. It's not fucking easy. Everyone's always like wanting to be jealous, okay? They're jealous of your trauma. They're jealous of your psychic abilities. They're jealous of your, like, all these things. But it's like, do you even fucking understand what the fuck I have to go through consistently to get this shit? Walk one day in my shoes and then tell me you're fucking jealous, please. Like, at least on a bad day, okay? Like, a good day, yeah, they would have a great fucking phenomenal time. It's great. It's great. But they could also have that for themselves if they did their own inner work instead of just being jealous. Like, it's not fucking all rainbows and butterflies. It's shadow work and crying and realizing where you are lacking, and that realizing that you have to fucking be accountable and responsible, and you have to do it on your own because nobody in your family line did it before, and that's the whole fucking point of breaking generational curses. And it drives, it's a little, right? So, anyway. But it is worth it. It sounds so much easier to go back to sleep and to live in our lower nature and to pretend, but sometimes when you're sensitive like me, you cannot pretend because your heart screams louder than you're pretending. And the thing about being a sensitive too is that you really have to do endurance training basically for your sensitivity, being around people, getting to know energies, even physical movement, yoga, things that are going to strengthen and solidify your foundation, your core, Pilates, as you're exerting your life force energy and taking in energies around you. So when you first are like very weak empathetically, then you get tingles a lot, but once you start utilizing your abilities more and being around people more and kind of, I guess, creating that solid frame to where you can feel energies without it taking you over, then you know that you're on the right track. I don't know if it's just me and like my path is I'm meant to be around people, but if you are like me and you're meant to be around people, then the best thing that you can do is to be around them and to get practice in noticing energies. Dark, not dark, right? Like immature and mature. The immature energies, they can be malicious and malevolent, whatever, but they're just energies. It's not scary. The only way that people can have power over you is if you're afraid of them, if you give them that power. And also, if you're feeling bitter in some type of way towards certain people, that is absolutely giving your power away to them. So forgive for you. Because you can't be holding on to hate. That's too much energy. You need to be using your energy for bigger and better things, okay? Okay. Let's do the feminine. I want to do the feminine right now. Something is what it is, only because of what it is not. So, like, keep your eyes open. It's like, yeah, it's being revealed. It's being revealed what, and sometimes you want something to be something, but it's not. It's something different. Sometimes we want to, or we think that we're in love with somebody who's actually karmic. Somebody that triggers your nervous system, and since one of your parents was abusive, who triggered your nervous system, and that's your experience of love, then guess what happens when you find somebody who triggers your nervous system? Then you call it butterflies, but really it is trauma bonds and old patternings coming up to be released. You are not in love with somebody who treats you badly. You're not in love with the breadcrumber. You're not in love because all you're seeing is somebody from a distance. You don't know them. You don't know anything about who they truly are. So you're making up ideas in your head. It's called limerence. And then you're holding on to it. Now you're attached to an idea, a potential. And I notice people do this. And it's not just like, it's in the dating world loudly. Like, people are always looking for who a person can be instead of who the fuck they are. That person is an avoidant. That person is anxiously, clingily attached because they don't love themselves. You know, you have to definitely see with your eyes what the fuck is in front of you. And even if it's a job, a person, a situation, see it for what it is, and then act accordingly, because we got this card. Act according to the true nature of circumstance and remove any self-importance agenda. So, self-importance agenda, this is about doing things for the greater good, not just for yourself. Like, of course, you have to take care of yourself to help the greater good. Where can you cut shit out that's not helping your ass? Like, we all know that there's things that we do that we could do without. You know what it is. I know what mine is. So, it's time. It's time. We are going through a process of cutting everything that's unnecessary so we can bring in the big things. Our nervous system can hold bigger, better manifestations. What the fuck we came here to do, you know? We can hold it. So, you can hold it, I can hold it, but we have to let go of the old shit first. Like, we have to make sure that we're not gonna fucking, you know those people that win the lottery and then spend it all? So you gotta clean up your fucking act and your threads of energy so that when you come into your manifestation, you don't fuck it all to hell. And if you come from an unstable environment, if in your childhood you were in a household of abuse or fear or whatever, then your root chakra is going to be unbalanced, and it's going to need to be balanced, cleansed. You're going to need to work on your stability and get your shit right, get responsible before you're able to hold the big ass manifestation that's meant for you. But feminine, you got this. We got this. Because, let me tell you something. This shit might be hard, but You were up there before. You're like, okay, this is what I'm going to do in this life. I got some things I want to take care of. I can do this, da-da-da-da-dee. I'm going to be this and that, and then I'll have to go through that. And then but let's do it. Because I know that at the end it's going to be fucking dope. And I can do this. You know, I'm such a strong soul. And, if anyone could do it, it sure is me. Like, so you were all stoked, and you're like, you know what, I fucking got this in the bag. And then you get down here, and your little self, your ego's all like, no, what's happening? We can't do this. This is not right. And then you have to surrender that part of you and be like, all right, just like, let the soul take over, let the higher self take over. And then the higher self's like, yeah, we got this. Come on, we gotta fucking, but cry first, because we love you, because now we are one. This is one entity. This is different layers, different aspects of the multiverse, different aspects of you. So, what do you do? Cry and then surrender. And trust. Because guess who the fuck's got you? God. God's got you. And when God's got you, it's not really much to worry about. You can spin your wheel all you want, but the things are going to happen when God wants them to happen. All you need to do is understand, first of all, that God is inside of you, your heart space, your divine kingdom. You are God. God is you. You commune with the divine every day, every morning. Wake up, reach in, reach within, to reach without, to become the divine spark so that your intuition is guiding you exactly where you need to fucking go. Alright, let's do one for the masculine. I can get cause she don't get too many likes. A curly-headed cutie, I could turn into my wife. I did not do that on purpose. Actually, I haven't curled my hair since 2011, I think. 2012? It's been a fucking long time. Alright, masculine, let's see what's going on with you. It is better to do nothing than to do what is wrong. For whatever you do to yourself. Okay. Basically, if you're doing some shady shit to others, you're incurring bad karma for yourself, and lessons will be sent your way. If you are being somebody who is a lesson to people, then the universe is going to send you lessons. If you're being someone who's a blessing to people, then the universe will send you blessings. Which part of the spectrum are you on? Offend no one, and yet speak truth. Be clear with and kind with your words, never harsh. So it's feeling like me that you're having some kind of hate never yet dispelled hate. Only love dispels hate. Love brings ultimate victory. So you're having some kind of nasty feelings towards someone, and maybe you might be acting nastily towards them. You're resentful. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're being fucking resentful, and you're fucking being nasty, and you're like looking at someone fucking nasty. And it's like, you don't have to. They are who they are. They are lesson. You're better for it. You're not better than anyone. I'm sorry to say that. And once you realize that you guys are all one and we can come into unity and work together, then you can get off of your high horse and stop treating people like shit. And if you're not treating people like shit, then you are still harboring resentments towards them, and you might not have the best intentions towards them. And that, of course you're not acting on it, but it's still active in your field. So you gotta clear that out. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. The Ho'oponopono prayer clears it out of your field. Give it to God, and then every time I give it to God, I always do, like, obviously I'm not going to give it back into inside of me, so I'm going to give it back to the cosmos. So the cosmos can take it and transmute it and do with it what it will, but it leaves your field, and you can literally feel energy like getting sucked up and out of you. It's crazy, but alright, so I'll do one more. Wait. Alright, so I'll do a spirit ally. And I'm not saying to love everyone either, because, like, I get it. Like, some people, like, you don't want to fucking love. They're the worst. And it's not their fault. They're unconscious. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. But that doesn't mean you have to love them. But what it does mean is you have to have love for their journey. This is where they are right now. You can respect that because you've been in places in your own journey. And this is where they're at, and this is how they're being used as a karmic instead of a divine helper. And in knowing that and accepting the lesson that's come along with it, you can really forgive. And if you can forgive, then love can truly live. Have you seen The Book of Life, the animated movie? The song, he says, and if you can forget, yeah, oh, that's a good one. Maybe you should look it up. Look up the Toro song. it's cute. Okay. Ooh, Isis, again, goddess of magic. This is divine feminine energy. I am attuned to the cycles of life. The ancient Egyptian goddess of healing and magic, Isis, is known as a great mother and a protector of the dead. Her priestesses were healers and midwives, and she was originally depicted wearing a headdress that represented the throne. Eventually, her crown changed of that of a cow horns surrounding a solar disk, which emphasized her maternal role and divinity. Isis is related closely to the cycles of life and can teach you how to live in rhythm with them. While the cycles of life include the flow of life and death, there are also cycles of the moon and changes of the seasons. Living with these natural shifts can help to realign your body and connect you with nature in a deeper way. Eating foods that are in season, rising with the sun, and using dim light at night are only a few ways in which you can get in touch with your instinctive patterns. How can I include syncing with the natural cycles into my routine? A lot of it, like, I feel like yoga is really good. Like, you need to get out of your head and into your mind. Nature walks, going and spending time in nature and sunlight. Also, like, listening to your body's rhythm. What does my body want to do in this moment? How am I feeling today? If you're a woman, you can get one of those calendars that kind of show your ovulation tracking and all that, and your cycle, and then you can also work with that. You can work with the moon cycles, the seasons. There's many different cycles you can choose to work with, but you just have to make sure that your mind gets out of the way, because the mind, it likes to get over involved and kind of stray away from the natural rhythms. All right, let's see what we got for you. Alright, so we got, for your theme, strength. So this is about staying strong and who you are in your self-care and what you believe in. It's connected to your heart space. In the past, you've been investing in some things. Yeah, that's what you've been busy doing in the recent past. And now you're having a perspective switch with the Hanged Man in the present. In the near future, you're about to maybe have fun again, laugh again, do something that you love, play games, go to a carnival. I don't know, it's like a refreshing energy. Your best course of action is to begin with a new opportunity. The outside influences are illusions and shadows. You hope that you're going through a transformation, and you fear that you're never going to find your way out of the dark. So, the overall possible outcome feels like you're standing amongst people who are gossiping about you, or you're fighting with people that you love. But it's like you're realizing something is what I think. I think that you're realizing something about these people. And now you're changing your plans where you were investing. Yeah, you're getting a sneak peek at what's underneath the surface. what's imbalanced. And I feel like you might even be communicating this. You might be communicating where this is imbalanced, what you have been afraid of, your subconscious fears, and also something that maybe you don't know may be brought up. I don't know. But let's clarify. Yeah, so there is something going on with your life, the way that you care for yourself. Maybe you're going through the same thing as me, like things are changing, you don't like the same things that you like anymore, and it's making you feel vulnerable. And yeah, you have been investing in things in the recent past that is against your better judgment. You know that you shouldn't be investing in these things, but you're doing it. And it's also the opposite of your calling. So if you are on your dharmic path, these things are leading you to an alternate timeline that is directly in contradiction with your dharmic path, with your soul's reason for coming here. And now that you're getting a change in perspective about what's been going on, this is leading you to anxiety, stress, sleepless nights. Right now you're feeling restless and afraid, and this is for a divine purpose. This is divine discontent to get you to sit with yourself and to review and reflect and change, and to get that change of perspective on things. It's just that you've been working so hard on these investments. It's like you need a break. So in the near future, I want to get one more card for this one. Because I told you it's going to be like a new, refreshed energy. You're going to get your mindset changed, your perspective shifting out of this anxiety. You're going to be passionate about something exactly that you want that makes you feel this new, refreshed energy, and you're going to invest in that instead. That's what is a potential outcome for the future. So the best course of action is to have something end. Something needs to end, and it might be painful, but it also could be a betrayal. Maybe you'll be finding out about a betrayal. But it's going to be, this moment is the spark of creation. So after this happens and all that shit goes down, then this little light is left, and it starts flickering and blinking, and it grows bigger and it grows bigger, and then it's coming out of your chest, and you're realizing that it's you. You are the spark of creation. Now, what do you want to create? That's sick. And what's gonna happen with you? Oh, so the people you're collaborating with, the people in your life are shadowy. They're shadowy, and they're selling you illusions. And look, there's a contract there, so be careful. Oh. This could also be plans. I feel like, to me, this also feels like somebody else might be plotting against your ass. This is external influence, so obviously you're safe, even if people are plotting against you. Do you remember what that card said about if people are hurting somebody else, that it's hurting them? You are always protected. Nothing can affect you negatively. No witchcraft, no. Especially no archons, anything in your dream realm, any people operating in their shadow, unless you give them the power to do that. So take that power back. Say, none of this can affect me. I believe it's true. And by the monad within, I command that it stay out of my field and stay out of the people around me. You know what I'm talking about. You can hide, you can leave, you can stay. Nothing's gonna save you from the tidal wave. Dude, it's so, I love when this happens. Okay. So you're, okay, so you might be in some sort of confusion. And you're hoping that your transformation is going to bring in more opportunities and more choices for you, because you're feeling like you hope that this transformation is going to change things. But you're afraid that you'll never find your way. And that you'll just be like going impulsively throughout life and get burned by your own passion. Ooh. Okay, so the overall possible outcome. Oh, see, I told you got deceptive ass people around you. Oh fuck. Okay. Boy, okay. So they're gonna show their cards first of all. I just want you to know that. Just with time, these karmic people are about to show their cards of what the fuck they're doing, because they might be purposely fighting with you and inciting drama, conflict, and things like that, so that you chase after them, so that you say, no, I love you, I want it, and now they have power over you because you did that. I don't like that, not one bit. They're trying to make you feel like you're being abandoned, or that nobody will ever want to have like a harmonious relationship with you, and that justice is not coming to balance the scales, which is completely true, because spirit is behind you, and spirit is saying every fucking time that you follow your heart and you go after what it is you want, you're going to be reborn, but you have to stay faithful. You see, these are beautiful, beautiful cards. This is the Star, rebirth, spirituality, faith, hope, optimism, with justice, spirit coming to balance out the scales so that you can follow your heart, because whatever's going on with all this karmic bullshit, it's blocking you. Maybe you've been coming up against a lot of obstacles. That's why. It's because of these people around you. And I don't know if they're just like trying to intentionally do something to keep you blocked, or if they're just thinking that they wish nothing good happens for you, because that's also a form of like energetic manipulation. So that's why you say, I'm the commander of my reality. The modadic soul within me is alive, and I'm the commander of my reality. Nobody can speak over my narrative. I like to do the infinity sign as I do that. And then, knowing that, when you get in these pickles and these sticky, icky situations, know it's exactly because of your decisions that you made. Because I always have to do it. It's not, I know it's me. I'm the fucking problem. I know it. And then I'm like, well, now I gotta change it. And then when I don't change it, I'm like, oh, why didn't I change it? I'm not fucking strong. I'm not this. I'm not that. And then I'm like, okay, that's not true. None of that's true. I'm spiraling. Gotta calm the fuck down. I have to pull myself out of my own dance of destruction and get it the fuck together. But it is me. It's always me. It's always me and what I chose. And I know that. And I know that I could be making better decisions at certain points in time, and I'm working on it. I'm not perfect either. I'm here to help guide you, as I'm also learning. So, if you like guidance and assistance, I can absolutely help you. I'm booking sessions, we can dive into it, or we can do a reading, whatever you want. And maybe find out exactly what's going on up here that's causing all this. Maybe there's some way that you're betraying and sabotaging yourself, which is bringing about this betrayal and this sabotaging energy. But I think you're clear on what makes you feel refreshed and happy. You've been through a lot. You've been through so much, and you've been working so hard. And you feel like you deserve something new, and you deserve a celebration, and you fucking do. Yes, you do. This path is hard. Okay, I gotta stop saying that. It's not hard, it's just a lot. It's like, it's not. I'm not gonna lie. It's fucking hard. It's hard. It's hard on the heart. But we can do it. We've got this. We're gonna get through this until we get. I don't know if there's a point where you get to like. I know there's absolutely a point where that you get to where you feel stable, right? Like financially, mentally, emotionally. I don't know about always emotionally, because if you're constantly outgrowing things, then you have to constantly be grieving. So I can't tell you. But I know at least at one point you're going to be set in like your career. Maybe your love life. Those are things you can be set on. But as far as the love thing and the career thing, as long as those things are growing along with you, because if not, then you're going to have to boot them and scoot them. Find something new. And sometimes it's exhausting to always have to freaking get to know new things and new people, and then it's a lot of time. Okay. Okay, I'll do one more oracle, and then I am gonna go because I still have things to do in my own internal world. So I just want to be there for you too, because we're in this together. I don't know, and I don't care. We're in this together. With arms wide open, if I'm ready to be the man, okay. With arms wide open, welcome to this place. I'll show you everything. Shower of prosperity. It's coming. It's fucking coming. Wealth, opportunity, success, manifestation. This is what I've been saying. When we're manifesting, doing all the doing, and then the grieving, so we can make space for the manifestation and the shower of motherfucking prosperity. That's whatever is prosperous for you, raining down on your fucking ass. That's amazing. 36. 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 is the finale, the final chapter. Your wealth is expanding in all forms. Now is the time to reap the harvest of your good deeds and your hard work. As financial rewards rain down upon you, fill your heart with gratitude and remember just how worthy you are of all joyful things. Keep the momentum going by remembering to share your good fortune with others who are struggling. The good you do comes back to you. This is exactly what I mean. You put yourself first, you get the container, you're able to hold your manifestation. That is going to be of service to the planet. This is about more than us. And the more we get selfish, then the harder it is to get out of that. Remember, it's like that saying goes, the farther you go in the wrong direction, then the longer it's going to take you to come back. Don't veer too far. But I believe in you. And I think I'm good here. If you want to book a session, email me at cosmicfractaloflight@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and I'll see you next time.